Are you having a problem forgiving someone in your life? And does it seem like anger and rage seem to recur over and over and over again? I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. This is the special segment, Recommended Reading. The book is entitled Forgiveness is a Choice, authored by Robert D. Enright, PhD. Robert D. Enright, PhD, is a licensed psychologist and professor of psychology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. He is the author of more than 80 publications and has been a leader in the scientific study of forgiveness and its effects since 1985. His work on the subject has appeared in Time, McCall's, The Wall Street Journal, The Washington Post, The Chicago Tribune, and the Los Angeles Times. He has appeared on ABC's 2020, NBC's Nightly News, and many other television and radio shows. Let me read something to you from the inside of the book here. Forgiveness is a choice, a step-by-step process for resolving anger and restoring hope, by Robert D. Enright, PhD. Quote, Forgiveness is a choice is a self-help book for people who have been deeply hurt by another and are caught up in the vortex of anger, depression, and resentment. As a creator of the first scientifically proven forgiveness program in the country, Robert D. Enright shows how forgiveness can reduce anxiety and depression and increase self-esteem and hopefulness. This groundbreaking work demonstrates how forgiveness, approached in the current manner, benefits the forgiver far more than the forgiven. Filled with wisdom and warm encouragement, the book leads the reader on a path that will bring clarity and peace. Dr. Enright is careful to distinguish forgiveness from pseudo-forgiveness and to reassure leaders that forgiveness does not mean accepting continued abuse or even reconciling with the offender. Rather, by giving the gift of forgiveness, readers are encouraged to confront and let go of their pain in order to regain their lives. I just finished reading this book myself and studying it, and you know what? It's helping me already. So I'll post it up on the screen. Why? Because I want to be able to help people. In order to help people, I must be partaker of the first fruit. And also, for those within the religious community, listen up. Just because you hear a sermonic lesson about the topic of forgiveness doesn't mean that you have forgiven someone. Forgiveness is a process. In this book, you'll also understand the guidelines for forgiving. Phase 1, Undercovering your anger. How have you avoided dealing with anger? How have you faced anger? Are you afraid to expose your shame or guilt? Has your anger affected your health? Have you been obsessed about the injury or the offender? Do you compare your situation with that of the offender? Has the injury caused a permanent change in your life? Has the injury changed your world view? Phase 2, deciding to forgive. Decide what you have been doing hasn't worked. Be willing to begin the forgiveness process. Decide to forgive. Phase 3, working on forgiveness. Work toward understanding. Work toward compassion. Accept the pain. Give the offender a gift. What? Are you crazy? Phase 4, discovery and release from emotional prison. Discover the meaning of suffering. Discover your need for forgiveness. Discover that you are not alone. Discover the purpose of your life. Discover the freedom of forgiveness. Recommended reading for you. Forgiveness is a Choice. Authored by Robert D. Enright, PhD. never surrender, never quit.